Welcome to the Sticky Art channel. In this video I'm showing off some paint jobs that I did back in the day in the video game Forza Motorsport 2. So this game came out in 2007. It's coming up on 12 years old. But it was a really fun game that you could apply decals onto the car and race them in-game. Each side you had up to 1,000 layers to make your design using basic shapes and fades as well as some letters. So this was the first art car that I made. It was Borat. And on each side I wrote how much and very nice. Next up is a Tony Jaa inspired Ong Bak Thai Warrior. I was trying to work on some realistic looking flames. As you can tell with the limit of how many layers was a challenge. Next up was another car I really enjoyed, Smash Bros. And I wanted to do a car with a lot of characters on it, which was another challenge with how many layers. But I was able to get Mario, Link, and Pikachu on one side. And on the back I just wanted Wario to intimidate the other racers. Got that green gas coming up from the exhaust as well as from behind Wario. As a fellow racer, this is something you do not want to see. Another design that I made to pay homage to a video game that I really enjoyed, which was Oddworld Munch's Odyssey. So this was a really cool video game, had some really cool character design. I believe it was for the original Xbox. Had these funny little guys, and the sense of humor in this game was really on point. A little guy in a little wheelchair. I thought it'd be funny to put him on the side, so if you're racing up next to him, that's who might beat you. As well as that smirk on Munch. But overall, just really like the bright purple, the lime green, and wanted to make a cool color kind of design. Next up, from my weeaboo days, this was a live-action anime, Cass Hearn. Not even sure what the movie was completely about. I just remember it had some really cool design elements, as well as being very epic. And so I made a car, kind of whole themed about it. There's also a love story in there, of course. So that was a guy, main character, with his girlfriend, riding on the back of a motorcycle. On this hatchback Honda CRX, I decided to paint Chun-Li from Street Fighter. I wanted to make a kind of clean race design. So I just did the Street Fighter logo and Chun-Li. This was the start to a Daft Punk design. I did kind of a simple graffiti logo. After painting the two, I decided I wanted to paint an album cover from Daft Punk. This was probably my most realistic work. However, this picture doesn't do it full justice, but it was a lot of detail work, and I tried to keep the colors spot on. I also used the graffiti design on the side of an Audi R8. Kind of made a cool disco light effect on the side as well. I also had a request to do Keely Hazel, a swimsuit model, which I also, if you can see on the silver, made an effect that makes it look like it is brushed aluminum. Next up is a Mercedes-Benz Gold Wing. So it's a pretty classy car. I decided to keep it classy with a classic painter. I did MC Escher with the birds. Really cool design. And on the hood of the car, we've got MC Escher's reflection. So this was one of the last painting car jobs that I did. I was really testing out the level of detail that I could get from the in-game editor. As you can tell, there's a lot of details on the hand and the reflection of this one. So it was quite the challenge, and it took some time to do. So I really hope you guys appreciate this and showing it off. Finally got to go through all of these in my old DeviantArt account. Came across this beauty, Old Greg, which was unfinished. Last but not least, I've got one of my favorite cars, as well as my favorite movies. It's the Big Lebowski. On the back, I've got it written out, as well as some bowling pins, bowling ball, And on the hood, the dude. Put a lot of detail into the beard, hair, and shading, as well as the reflection on his glasses of that rug that really pulled that room together. And on the back, to keep it all in theme, we've got California plates with the dude. And you can see my old gamer tag, which I used as my art tag, DJ Bernie. If you look at all my cars, they will have that on there. And on the other side, passenger side, we've got Walter and Donnie. I was also able to squeeze in some of the quotes from the movie. You're out of your blinking element, Donnie. And on the driver's side, we've got Jesus, also known as Nobody Messes with the Jesus. And in the background, we've got the rug from The Big Lebowski. There you have it. Those are my designs from back in the day, Forza Motorsport 2. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, share, and comment below. Let me know what your favorite design was. Until next time, peace.